Hunting them down, Joe. 623 subscribers. Today is the day. May 11th, 7:49 p.m., 99% battery. Today, May 11th, 2021, we have gone through a few years now. I never anticipated I would be still doing this, honestly. But here we are. And I'm actually kind of happy, honestly. Today, a great person passed away, 2014. They passed away, and as I was thinking about them 2 years later, the thought in my mind on hearing their voice was rather delightful, but I do not have the ability to do so. And at that moment, I could hear the person's voice in my head saying, well, how is your voice being heard? Is it being heard at all? Is it being heard in any kind of way? Now, throughout all the years of playing DBO, people still ask why I still play. Well, the main reason I still play is so my voice, if my voice can be heard by just one person, then you're technically never gone after you're gone. Now, if you're in the memory of someone, you can live as long as that person lives. Now, if they tell someone or make up some story about you, and they tell someone, then they tell someone else, and then that person tells someone, you can virtually live forever. So no matter who is... Stephen Wonder Boy. I didn't try to click on his channel, but there you go. Free shout out. So, out of all these people that I'm subscribed to, I pretty much take a little bit of info from here and there, and I use whatever I can whenever I need it. It's better to have more info than to have none at all. Now, you have to remember something. For every person that says one thing, if you have 100 people that say something, dang it. Depending where they got their information will all depend on how reliable the resource is, or how reliable their information is. Now, if you're trying to learn one thing, it's always best to get more than one person to teach you. If you do, you can accomplish many things, because you can see where people have gone wrong, see where people are going good and great, and see the truth for yourself. A lot of people will lie. A lot of people will give you clickbait. A lot of people are just doing it to make you laugh. Now, when I was growing up, we didn't have awesome YouTube and people that would make fun of things, and we didn't have the entertainment quality that everyone has now. So this is the best time for you to put your voice out there. If you do not put your voice out there, you will never be heard. And if you are not being heard, then after you're gone, well, who are you? Who are you trying to be? You don't have to, obviously, you don't need your voice to be heard. But after you go, do you want anyone to still hear you? That is pretty much the ability that we have nowadays. Or, as conveniently I ended this guy, or do you just want to make clickbait and entertain people through things that they can't have or they cannot acquire? No, not everyone's voice needs to be heard through their actual voice. Some people can actually change their voice into whatever they want it to be. Some people are allowed to paragraph different situations and different circumstances for whatever they need it to be. Or they can talk like this and build a following. Now, whether you do videos to demonstrate things or to master certain aspects of whatever you're trying to learn, you need to understand that if you only make one video, are you trying or are you not trying? I'm just looking for fillers, honestly. I'm trying to show all that I am subscribed to, give all these people shout outs. Some of these people, I just seen a few people, they're DBOs, people, other games, lots of martial arts. If you are anyone that is trying to look for martial arts, you should definitely go through my channels. Now, these channels, some of them are not for beginners. Some of them you actually need to do in-depth movement and research. In-depth research, or you can get hurt. Emphasis on the fire. I've been doing different kind of martial arts throughout my whole life. Oh, that is the end. Throughout my whole life, let's see, playlist. If you are interested in learning from the start, maybe you have a problem with your health, getting bullied, whatever, I can definitely direct you in the right path. Now remember, there is no magical Hulk here. You will have to get to work, and then you will have to do the work. You will have to do so much repetitive work, it will make you sick. And then once you get sick from doing it, you do it again. That is martial arts. I do not fear the man that knows 1,000 punches or that practices 1,000 punches. But I fear the man that practices one punch 1,000 times. You know, Bruce Lee was a great philosopher. So the moral of that story is, if you do not practice, if you do not use your voice, how can you ever be heard or seen or be shown or influenced in any kind of way if you're just stuck. Don't be stuck. Now, usually right after someone does happen to leave your life, you tend to get angry because there's nothing you can do. So, for the 2 years what I did before I did the YouTube was learn the Nunchaku. Ken Hill on YouTube has a lot of basic nunchaku techniques. And right now, as you can see, he's moving awfully fast. He's doing a performance, so he's not trying to teach you anything. He's got a lot of basics he can teach you to become as good as he is right now. That's another thing you have to learn, though. If you don't practice, again, you will never be able to obtain the status you need. This is another guy, Xander Paris. I was looking for a long time. I was looking for this video for a long time. I just found it today. It was such a coincidence. Now I remember why I started nunchucking. It started a long time when I was early, really young. No direction before YouTube, of course. And if you don't keep your elbows out, you are going to hurt yourself. You need to know that if you don't practice, it will never happen. Go slow, move slow, let it happen slowly. I never would have gotten as far as I did if I moved fast. A lot of YouTubers out there tried to move fast, got a lot of fake subscribers, doing giveaways. They stopped doing giveaways, and now they are just absolutely bored with everything. So start small, aim high. For the longer you go, you should be able to do anything you put your mind to. The human body and the human mind and the will is just phenomenal. If you are prepared to take the next step, you just need to find the right door. And yes, I've been nunchucking for a long time. Fire chucks do not seem out of anyone's reach as long as you practice. Just get to work.